Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with my melting basket for the month of October, and yes, it's a little crazy. I'm gonna move this candle just a little bit. I wanted it like in the frame, but not like, I don't know. Anyway, so as I have been doing, there is a couple of themes. So I have like 3 or so themes because we're already like into the second week of October, and like it's got to be like 75 degrees out right now. Like it looks like a fall day. Like the leaves are really beautiful. The leaves are falling, but it's just like heavy raining. It's like dark and gloomy, but it's so hot out. I mean, like I was in shorts all weekend. It's just, it still feels like early September weather-wise. We haven't had any like fall breezes or anything, and I haven't been able to go like ham into the fall scents just yet. So I'm still kind of like apple. So my themes for the month of October, I really like to do like vanilla bakery, apple, caramel apple, apple bakery. I like to do wine scents, woodsy, earthy type scents like cranberry woods, things like that. And then the other scent I really love in October is like patchouli and incense, because to me that just smells like Halloween, like patchouli and incense and like apple. That's just like Halloween-y to me. So anyway, I do have apple scents, cider, apple and cider are like one, like apple cider, candy corn, like your apple bakery. And then I have the incensey type scents, like the flowers in your hair back here, like the incensey, patchouli. And then my other theme is going to be marshmallow fireside and smoky scents, because that's the other one I love in October. Although marshmallow fireside I can do like October, November, December. Doesn't just have to be fall. That's more just like a fall winter type blend. But I figured the smoky scents would go great with the apple. They would go great with the incense. Like I can mix those with anything in the October basket. And then the one like wild card I have here is blackberry and like spa laundry. So I have a couple of laundry scents in here. I have some spa scents. And like this like blackberry from Super Tarts, I consider like the Tate and Violet is definitely a spa type blend. And that's more like, it's a little bit deeper than a regular fruity, so it can like lend itself to October and still be seasonal, but also like still, if it's like a hot sunny day and I'm like outside in shorts and a tank top, it's not like totally contradictory to the weather on the inside, you know what I mean? Like spa I can just do year round. So those are my themes for the month of October. There is a shit ton of wax in front of you because the most of any type of wax I have is really fall, and that's because I got into vendor wax last year, the end of summer, like right around July, and I just went crazy because all that was out was fall scents, and I just bought all the fall, and I have a lot of leftovers from last year, but I also have some other stuff that's from this year because I just couldn't help myself and I kept buying stuff that I already had. So there's a lot of stuff in front of you, but if you saw my September melting basket, there was a lot of stuff in there too. And by the end of September, all the things on the sidelines were gone. And this was like just about empty. There were like 3, 4, or 5 little stragglers in here. Like I melted through that like a champ. So I know there's a lot in front of you, but I am planning on putting a very significant dent into all of this, with the exception of certain things. If I know they can last through to next year, great. Anyway, let's get into it. So let's just start with the spa ones since they're like right in front of us here. So I have this one from Better Homes and Gardens, which is from Walmart, and it is comfy and cozy fleece and flannel. And this just smells like slightly masculine, but more like laundry spa to me. It's definitely like, I would have to categorize it a laundry scent, but when it's melting, it's not like overwhelmingly laundry fabric softener. It's more like spa and fresh clean towels. I love this one. You guys know I love my fresh and laundry scents. So this is right up my alley. I actually have this going on upstairs right now, and if you're wondering why Dead of the Night is here, because this is kind of like a wild card too. Pink sugar, lavender, marshmallows, and vanilla. So I typically don't like Southbound's lavender. I kind of think it smells like baby wipes. However, this one, even though it's got a little bit of a baby wipes vibe on cold, on warm, this is so good. And this is super strong. I've really been enjoying it. We had it in the bedroom the other night, and I liked it so much that I put it in my melting basket because I wanted to be able to enjoy it during the day, not just at nighttime. Gatsby, stop it. Gatsby, stop humping your sister. So I actually have these two going right now. This is in the upstairs landing, the Better Homes, and Dead of the Night is in the front entry, and I just love the way that they smell together. So Dead of the Night is in here because it really kind of goes with these scents right here that I'm showing you, the spa scents, and like if I just wanted to have it on its own. So it's Dead of the Night and Comfy and Cozy. And then I have Rose Girl Zen, which I really do love like spring and summer. But this is like a year-round type scent for me, and I do have a backup bag of this, a whole nother bag of mini melters. So I figured, let me put this in my October basket and like kind of try to use it up since I do have a backup of it. You know, like why hoard this little bit? I have a whole nother bag to use for spring and summer. So if I want a good spa scent, Zen is there. And then the two laundry scents I have are both from Super Tarts, and these are both getting a little old, and it's just like I want to melt them down. So MAC Apple, Downy, and Pink Chiffon is the one I've been gravitating towards because it has that apple in it, and this actually does smell really good with a couple other apple scents. This one is just from January, so it's not super, super old yet. But there's 2 cubes in here. I would love to finish this month. And I've been melting this alongside Minerva, which is not my favorite. So Pink Sugar and Laundry has the potential to be phenomenal, but this just doesn't do it for me. This doesn't really smell like fabric softener, which is the type of laundry I love. This smells more like laundry detergent, so a little bit more soapy, not like fresh clean towels and fabric softener, which is more my jam. Not that I hate laundry detergent scents, I just definitely prefer fabric softener type of scents. And I don't gravitate much towards the ones that smell like detergent. And this has absolutely no pink sugar in it. I get no pink sugar on cold. I get no pink sugar on warm, like nothing. And Southbound has a scent called Pink Laundry, which is like totally pink sugar and laundry, and it's phenomenal. And I like laundry scents a lot in the spring because, as you guys know, I do not do florals, like no, cannot, absolutely not, hate them. So in the spring, last year I did kind of fizzy, and like this year I'm leaning more towards like just keeping it spa, fresh, clean, and laundry for the spring. But I don't want to save this one for the spring because first of all, it's from October of last year. I just have 3 cubes left. It's getting really old. I'd rather just finish it up. And like I said, I have other laundry scents that I prefer, so I might as well just finish this guy. And then the final spa scent I have here is Tate and Violet. And Tate and Violet is so good. I've been using this with my sweater weather candle and absolutely loving what it creates with those two going. I don't like Tate and Violet with the bakery apples, but I do like Tate and Violet with like a fresh apple scent. And I like it a lot with the incense blends, like back here. So this kind of goes with a little bit of anything in the basket. Like this can go with the smoky scents. This can go with the marshmallow firesides. This can go with the sweater weather scents. And this can also go with the incense scents. So this is a nice little blender to have in here. And again, I just have like half this band bag left. And I really want to kind of try to finish it down. I could totally do this in the spring, but there's like a depth to this scent. It's like a little bit deep, if you will. Gatsby! Oh my God. Stop humping your sister. Pervert. Anyway, these dogs. Harper, get out of here. So, what was I even saying? Yeah, this has like a deeper type of scent to it. That's like, maybe it'll be a good winter to spring transition. Like, you know, when we're getting into like March, if it's still a little cold in April. But I figured this would be nice with the incense scents. And I actually have this on right now. I have Tate and Violet in the family room. I have this apple blend in the kitchen, and then I have Dead of the Night and the laundry scent going on in the front entry and upstairs, and I really like the vibe it's creating. So let's move on to the apple scents since they're right here. So Bodacious Bowser is what I have on in the kitchen right now. It's Dunkin' My Donut, waffle cone, green apple, and monster cookie. I mostly just get this like sweet green apple. Maybe it's the waffle cone that I'm smelling. It's not my favorite apple blend, but I do really enjoy this. It's different from anything else. It's a very candy, artificial green apple, and it's like a different type of bakery. It's very light. It's not heavy on the cinnamon. It almost smells like green apples flavored icing, or like if you've ever been to Target and you've seen those caramel apple cupcakes, like the Pillsbury caramel apple cupcakes, and it's got like the green frosting that's exactly this color, and then it's like a caramel apple like funfetti batter. It smells kind of like that to me. So yeah, I'll enjoy it this fall. I probably will not repurchase this, but I definitely will enjoy it this season, and this will absolutely carry on into November for me. So I don't have any intentions of like finishing up this bag because I feel like this will still be nice in November. So yeah. The other apple I have here is Sanderson Sisters, and I have a lot of Sanderson Sisters in here. I believe there's even another rose, possibly two. I'm melting through this one first because it is the oldest, and I'm not gonna try and like strive to finish this because I know Vintage Chic, a lot of people say it's still good in 2 years. So if I have some of this that holds over till next fall, I'm fine with that because this is a year and 4 months, and I've heard Sanderson Sisters, so many people say that it is one of the lightest VCS scents ever, and you guys know I am the worst luck with Vintage Chic in my house. I can never get her stuff to throw, but Sanderson Sisters from this particular bag, I have not tried it from this loaf yet, but this bag has been throwing like a boss, like a solid 8 out of 10 every single time. In my kitchen, in my family room, upstairs, like it's been doing awesome everywhere I've been melting it. So I'm just gonna stick with this older bag, and like if some of these just carry on to next year, it's fine by me. I'm not gonna like rush to finish it, but I'm definitely gonna enjoy this bag. And this is a blend of green apple, caramel candy corn, and marshmallow. Then I have this Rose Girls candy corn and cider lane. I love this one, but this is coming up on a year, so I do want to finish this up this fall. Some Rose Girls can last past a year, but I've noticed it start to lose its strength, and definitely it'll be really strong, and then like past that year point, it just starts to fade out a little bit, so I'd rather just finish it up. Same with this, Cider Lane and Pumpkin Cheesecake Ice Cream. This was a sample from a Rose Girls order I placed last fall. So again, just want to use that up, finish it. And then I have this Cider Lane from Rose Girls from the recent mini melter order that came in with this one, and this smells really nice too. There's another Tate. This just goes with the Tate and Violet. I think Tate is far superior to Tate and Violet, the combination, and Tate is also a lot stronger than Tate and Violet. Those are Smoky. So I'm trying to like use up all my Vintage Chic from, I have like the Fall Quartet and like the Fall American Haunting sampler, and these are the ones that really have not been doing well for me, so I'm trying to melt my way through them and like see what works for me and what doesn't. So Aunt Nellie's Autumn Supreme, this is green mac apple, creamy pumpkin, and zucchini bread. I hate zucchini bread, but you really can't smell her zucchini bread in her blends, at least not so much in this one. That may change on warm, I don't know. Some more from VCS. So here's that other Sanderson sister I was telling you guys about. So that's the final one. This would be the next one I would go to melt because this is the second oldest I have. It's the loaf that's from September that I'll probably save for next year, but this is what I'll break into after I finish the bag. And then there's the Warren Zucchini, which is gooey marshmallow, glazed cinnamon donuts, cider lane, and zucchini bread. And again, I feel like it just smells like cider lane. I really can't detect the zucchini bread at all on cold. So we'll see, again, like I said, how it does when it's melting. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Bride of Frankenstein, apple blueberry wedding cake. I believe there was one, it was either Bride of Frankenstein or White Zombie that threw so well in my kitchen. I hope it was Bride of Frankenstein since I have this one. And hopefully I get another nice strong throw. I remember it being really good, but I don't remember which one it was. This kind of just goes along with these apple, candy corn, and buttercream, just like apple bakeries. Oh, here's that other VCS one. This is the white zombie, and this is just Mac apple birthday cake and whipped cream. So hopefully they're both nice and strong. We shall see. I'll probably melt one of those two later today because it's the morning, so I will be changing my wax again. Walt's Halloween Parade. This is funnel cake, powdered sugar, pumpkin, and whipped cream. This is a really nice bakery. So a couple more apple before we get into the Smoky and Incense scents. So there's the Omen from Super Tarts, which is Ocean Breeze, Vanilla Bean Noel, and Red Delicious Apple. Again, this is definitely more of a spa scent that I can totally do year round, but I figured like if I don't want like a cider lane or a bakery apple, I want something a little different, I can pop out the Omen. And this is from January. And then the final appley one I have is Autumn Walk, which is a leaves dupe from Zape. And yeah, oh, it looks like I smudged it up a little bit. I love my leaves candle. I like leaves blended with sweater weather. I like leaves on its own. I like it with cider lane, any of these other apple scents. So yeah, I'll definitely get good use out of this. And so to transition into the Smoky and Incense scents, I have Marshmalloween from Candy Panda, and this is just toasted marshmallow, but there's no toasty to this at all. This smells exactly like the Jet marshmallow fluff. Like, it just smells like opening a jar of fluff. It's so creamy. It's the best marshmallow I've ever smelled. If you love vanilla, you'll love this. It's like a very vanilla type of marshmallow. It's just, oh, it's phenomenal. It's so, so good. And I can mix this with like any of the smoky scents to make them more like a creamy marshmallow fireside. I could mix it with the apple, but I'll probably do it either on their own or mixed with the marshmallow fireside-y type of scents. Like this one, which is Meet Me in the Woods, which I believe is just like smoky bonfire. Like no marshmallow in this at all. What did I get? Oh, it is. It's toasted marshmallow and bonfire, but it just smells kind of like the Southbound Witching Hour, just very smoky. So, so good. I love that heavy fireside, heavy smoky type scent. So that is Meet Me in the Woods. And I have this little last piece of Witching Hour because this is the older one. When is this from? So this is from October of last year. This is crazy strong. And then I also have the bakery bag this size in Witching Hour, which is actually already throwing and already performing really well. So once I finish these two guys, I will break into the bakery bag. And then I have this from Goose Creek, one left, it's Cozy Home. I also have the candle of this. This is great, my Yankee centerpiece, and this is another nice smoky type scent. This one is amazing, one of my like standout favorites. I haven't melted it yet, but I've pulled one of my favorites. It is Pep Rally from Zape Bath, and I forgot to put the description on the back of here, but it's like smoky, it's campfire, it's tobacco. I think there's vanilla in here. I'm not sure, but it is so, so amazing. I just love this one. And her scoopables are really, really cute. And then I have Sniff My Tarts Marshmallow Fireside and Cider Lane type. So this can go either way. I can do this with the other smoky things I have. I can melt this right alongside the cider lanes and do like a marshmallow fireside candle, which is actually what I did last night. I have this guy going with the Rose Girl cider lane and a couple other cider lane scents. I have the marshmallow fireside and cider lane candles going, and it just smelled phenomenal in here. So this is Order of the Arrow, Warm Campfire, and Gooey Marshmallow. This will definitely get finished up this month. Then I have this guy, which is Cranberry Woods, Cider Lane, and Marshmallow Smoothie. So Cranberry Woods is not like smoky, but it is like an outdoorsy, woodsy scent that just goes great with these bonfire type fragrances. And the creamy cider lane in here, the marshmallow, this is just delish. And then, oh, this is getting into the incensey scents. Are we there yet? Yeah, we can transition over because I've showed you all the Smokies that I have. So this is Wine Country, and this is so crazy strong. This is Fig, Pear, White Musk, and Chardonnay, and this is definitely like an earthy, woodsy. This would actually go phenomenally well with this one. I've done this with like apple scented candles, as well as the Bath & Body Works from the Cork and Vine collection. Like I have a lot of those wine candles, and this just goes great with it. So this is an awesome one. And now onto the incensey scents. So I have two here of the Wilma's Amber Sandalwood. This is really nice, super strong, that's why it's cut in half. So these are really good. And then I have Country Lane Keepsakes Vanilla Sandalwood. I love vanilla sandalwood. I have the Sensationals from Walmart, Incense and Wine, another super strong, awesome Nag Champa incensey type blend. Dragon's Blood from Sassy Girl Aroma. Dragon's Blood is just like a very warm incense type fragrance. This will probably give me 2 melts because this is strong. Dragon's Blood is probably my least favorite of the incense type blends because there's just, I don't know, there's like a weird sweetness to it. And I will put on like my incense sticks with these type of scents too and really just get that like October outdoorsy hippie vibe going. Frosty Winter Night smells just like sweater weather. I can mix this with anything you see in here. I can mix it with leaves, with apple, with marshmallow fireside, with incense. It'll go great with any of them. Karma, which is just like a nice citrusy incense scent. And then I have just straight up patchouli, which is just like Halloween perfection. And finally, I have this Vintage Chic Flowers in Your Hair Woodstock Hate Ashberry, which is a super strong incense blend. And this is a mix of purple sandalwood, blood orange, vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, saffron, and Nag Champa. Oh, it smells just like a hippie shop. So good. So, ooh, that is it. That is my giant melting basket for the month of October. So smoky, cider, apple, a little bit of spa, outdoorsy, woodsy, like that is my vibe. That is what October is to me. Oh, Gatsby's laughing. Harper wants to steal some of his water. Hi guys. So yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Say bye. Gatsby, would you say goodbye? Oh my goodness, don't baby.